Y'all, I can't get my light right today. The sun is out, and so it's messed up everything. I'm by a window. Y'all, we moved, and so I can't get quite right. I could be in the light like that, but I've got this weird thing. What happened? What is that? Well, I'm still working on it. We're still kind of trying to make things kind of work. And, I put a screen behind me just to see if it would, and I'm not sure if I like this bird or not, but it kind of looks like a turkey. So I kind of want to keep it for Thanksgiving. Is that okay? Y'all, for all those that have been wondering, I was out with Tobias, is my goat. He's been sick and he went after his real food today. I mean, like he ate some of his real food today. So I want to thank the YouTube farmer that gave me this concoction made with sweet potato, baked sweet potato, molasses, warm water, and a concoction with some minerals and some beer. I did not use the beer in it. I didn't have any, but I'm going to go get him some. And we're going to see if that helps too. I don't know, but he was eating today and is better. And he came up to me. So we're moving in the right direction. So I want to thank everybody who's been praying and being a part of it. We got a big show today. Thursday is the new Friday. So we're going to see what's going on. We've got the Hitz List. We've got all sorts of things happening. But the most important thing to remember about the weekend is to stay safe.
So I got a DUI. Mom, Dad.
Why didn't you just call someone for a ride?
I wasn't thinking ahead. I didn't think I was going to get caught. Yeah, my best friend Tim.
Still coming to my bachelor party next month?
This DUI cost me 10 grand. So, no. Yeah, you, in the back.
Did you know I almost died when you hit me?
I didn't think this would affect so many people.
You think it was worth it?
No more questions.
Going into the holiday, there's so many things to be aware of. It is also a time when we have domestic violence issues come to a head. And there are a lot of reasons for that. Excuse me, tensions are high. And I did not realize the YWCA, which is paramount in finding people their sanctuary if they're in an issue. The YWCA's domestic violence program is second to none. And they're incredible. And if you want to find a charity to get behind, they are incredible. But they opened in the last year because one of the number one reasons people stay in an abusive situation is their pets. They don't leave and they stay in it because they can't take their pets and get away to a shelter. Well, guess what the YWCA did in the last year? They opened their very first safe home that allows pets. Amazing.
Day is a game changer for the Nashville and Middle Tennessee community. This is the first time that women and children who are coming to the safe space of the Weaver Domestic Violence Center no longer have to make the difficult choice of leaving their pets behind.
We are so excited to be here. Amazon is one of the many corporate sponsors that made today's pet shelter grand opening possible and a success, and it's been just an incredible thing to be a part of. Amazon is really dedicated to being a part of Nashville's community, and we could think of no better way to support Nashville than the YWCA and the pet shelter.
I started my career as a social worker, and I worked with abused children and their families. Now I work with abused dogs and their families, and the whole domestic violence situation has always been close to my heart for something that I wanted to do what I could for. So this was something that we could do. My donors rallied, and the response has been phenomenal.
I love that story. I love that we're thinking in terms of saving whole families, and whole families are what they do all the time. And the YWCA, make sure that if you are in trouble and you need help, check out YWCA Middle Tennessee, and they've got a lot of resources for you. And I will say, if you want to have a fundraiser for someone this holiday, they're a great place to go. Well, I love my friends at Odell Markets, and they're going to join me live right now. They're my friends who brought us the Bacon Fest. Woo-hoo.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. You guys are a family unit. You guys have been doing family entertainment for a while now.
Yes, since 2018.
Oh, and you know what? I had some pictures that showed up in my memories today of 2018. And I thought, wow, that's before we knew everything could change in our world. Now we're getting back to things, and you guys have got some very exciting stuff coming up for the holidays. And I mean, I always say the holiday starts at Halloween and goes all the way through New Year's. Tell us some of the things Odell Markets has got planned.
Well, we have a holiday market coming up here in Nashville. That's over at the Music City Center. That's going to be our big event this year. And we do fall festivals and stuff like that too, and other oddball festivals.
Okay, there's a baby that just came up into this picture.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys, Odell Markets, you create markets and event planning for families. And that's why I love you guys had the Bacon Fest. That was so much fun. And they always have, hi, how are you? Who is this that just entered our interview?
This is Jack.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack.
This is one of our youngest.
Oh, I love it. And I love that you always have something for kids at the markets. And one of the things that I really enjoyed, they got to ride the mechanical pig at the Bacon Fest. That was so much fun. Well, tell us a little bit about the holiday market. What are the dates for the holiday market? Because we want to keep everybody ready, because holiday shopping it's here.
Well, December 10th, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. is the first day of the holiday market. The second day is December 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And that's all at Music City Center. And I will say that the Music City Center has some, if you're scared of parking downtown, you can park right in the center. I mean, that's the coolest thing. And it's not $25 an hour.
Right.
It's affordable, and they make it really easy for everybody to get to. And you can even run back and forth to your car. You get a purchase, and then you can take it and lock it up in your car and keep on going. Okay, we've got the holiday market. How did the Bacon Fest go?
Well, this year it rained, but we still had a decent turnout. But
Still lots of fun, lots of bacon, of course. Bacon eating contest was added this year. Next year we'll have a rain date, so we're prepared for no rain next year.
Isn't that crazy? And weather in Nashville, so if you don't like the weather in Nashville, wait 10 minutes. I mean, that's always the kind of the way it is. That's what I said. I got
all day.
Where can we find out? If you go to the Facebook page for Odell Markets, you keep us posted on all the markets that you've got coming up.
We do. We also have a website, odellmarkets.com.
Can you tell me, is there room for anybody to be a vendor at the holiday market? Do you have room for vendors left?
We do have a few spots left for that one.
Well,
and all the information is on odellmarkets.com as well.
And I do want to stress that kids are always welcome at what you do at Odell Markets. There are always activities and fun things, aside from just places where you can sell things. You can always entertain yourself, and you always have some entertainment. So tell me about the holiday market. Do you have some entertainment planned? What have you got for kids?
Yes, we actually have Santa photos at the holiday market. We also have DIY workshops with different businesses, teaching a class on how to make things throughout the day. You can take home a project with that. And then we'll have different photo sections. You can take photos with your family and everything else.
Oh, I love that. So December 10th And 11th is going to be, so it's a Saturday and a Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, for Saturday and Sunday at the Music City Center. Go follow Odell Markets on Facebook. You do not want to miss one of their events because you guys put it together. Get your Santa photos there and learn some good DIY. We appreciate all you do. And odellmarkets.com is the website.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. And tell we lost 2, but then I love it. I love it. Well, that's what we do around here. You have a great rest of your day, Elizabeth.
Thank you. You
Take
too.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's time to find out. Thursday's the new Friday week. If there's something happening in Nashville, I've got my ear to the ground. I got you guys sending me messages over the weekend. You send me messages during the week. It's like, hey, this is coming up. I love it. I don't know what I do with that. Shelly, she's always like, oh, tell me about, this is happening. And she sends me a little message and I go and find it. So devinoday@gmail.com. But here's your time to get out your little pencil and paper and write it down. Forget about your cell phone. We go too fast. You got to talk to Tracy Hitz with the Hitz List. Woo-hoo. I'm ready for the weekend. It's a sunny day, 2 cloudy days in a row. And I'm going, oh no, cannot do it. So tell me what's happening.
Well, this weekend, so there's a lot actually going on tonight. There's actually probably the most going on tonight. So hopefully everyone's ready to roll. But you got Cole Swindell at the Ryman. So that'll be a good one. And
love me some Cole Swindell.
I do too, and it's cool that it's a smaller setting, and it's and he's the anchor. So or playing tonight. Always the Ryman is great, and we've talked about this guy before, but David Nail is at Assembly Food Hall tonight as well. So that'll be a good one. And this one's sold out, but Shane Smith and the Saints are at Exit In. So if you are going, you should be excited about it. But I just wanted to mention them because they're awesome. But it is sold out. And then the Dive Motel. Have you been over there yet?
No.
It's super fun. It's like it's a dive motel where you can actually rent rooms, but they have a pool and people can swim there in the public, but they also do events. And so they have their stand-up comedy night tonight, which is free for 21 and over, but it's East Side Comedy. And there's some good people on tap there. And then the Music City Bacon and Barrel Festival is tonight at the Loveless Barn. And so that's music, but also whiskey samples and a lot of bacon themed dishes. So you can't go wrong there.
We were just talking about the Bacon Festival out of Murfreesboro. So here's the Nashville version. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you can never have too much bacon. But that's at the Loveless Barn. And then Priscilla Block, her Welcome to the Block Party tour is up at the Nashville Palace tonight. She's amazing and fun. So that's all tonight. That's tonight. So if you can get back around, so tomorrow's kind of there's not much going on, but you got John McLaughlin with Chris Allen, who was on American Idol. They're over at the Mule House, so that'll be a pretty intimate show for those two tomorrow night. Then
if you guys don't know about the Mule House, Blair Garner overnights, the midnight show. I mean, he started radio. He opened this club, and so he knows everybody. So the entertainment he has, and it is a first-rate club. Murray, Main Street Murray is our newspaper that serves that area, but the Mule House is the bomb. If you get a chance to go drive away from the fray, if you say, I can't drive downtown Nashville, downtown Columbia, you can handle. And the Mule House always has great entertainment. Yes. And so that's tomorrow. That's the only thing I have really that I saw going on tomorrow. Saturday, though, you probably remember The Calling. That band, they had like 7 #1 songs and 1 million albums. Yeah. The song that you're most known for, Wherever You Will Go, was the song of the decade back in the day. So they're over at City Winery. Well, the front man is over there at City Winery Saturday night. And then I know you can't say this guy's name without repeating it twice, but Buddy Jewel. Buddy Jewel. Yeah. I love him. I know, he's so great. He's playing the Texas Troubadour Theater Saturday night. So he's a great one too. I love him. So if you can go see him, I would. Sunday and Monday, the Revivalists are at the Ryman. The Titans game this weekend is a night game. So no reasons to not go over and listen to the music that's over there and to go to the game. And then I'm going to dive into like Monday a little bit because it has been a little bit slower this weekend, which again, for most cities, that's not slow, but it's slow for us. But the Bluebird on 3rd is at 3rd and Lindsley.
So you know about that. And that's Monday night. And then Jim Brewer is at City Winery from Saturday Night Live, the comedian. And so that'll be a good show too. He's super funny. So I thought I'd throw in some comedy this week.
I love all the comedy and, and also if you love good, clean comedy, themickybell.com, check him out. He's very, very funny and he's always clean. Tracy, you rock my world. You always give me such good information and a lot of things for people to do when it comes to music. If you're an artist and you're coming to town and you want to know the skinny on what's going on, Tracy Hitz knows, and you can go to hitzandbranding.com to get in touch with her. And anything we mention as far as what she talks about musically, you can go to thehitzlist.com and check it out. And she keeps it well stocked like a good bar.
That's awesome.
Oh, Tracy, I appreciate you so much. And we'll talk to you next Thursday. Have a great weekend.
Right. Thanks, you too.
Take care. I know we go through all this stuff so fast because we put so many stories on our shows and we try to pack 30 minutes full of good, delicious stuff. Hey, but the most delicious part is taking a look and let's see. Oh my gosh. See what's going on. Oh, Elizabeth, I left my pet, my 3 kitties, and I cried over that for 3. I know. Bless your heart. That is so hard. And she's referring back to our domestic violence shelter from the YWCA, that now they have one that is a pet-friendly shelter and for domestic violence victims. Yes, that is so important. And Leslie saying good morning to everybody from Alabama. Got Suzanne and Mark tuning in. And of course, Leslie, yes, anything with bacon is great. And Mark, we're doing just fine. Tobias, my goat, is doing better. I came right with my goat clothes. And he had his own food today. So life on the farm is never laid back, as we always know. Now we're going to head over to RunNash. It's so good. The marathon and the half marathon are coming. It's music. It's food, it's running, it's walking, it's celebrating a good charity. Melaine is here from RunNash to tell us all the good details about what's coming. Tell us.
Good morning. Yes, lots of good stuff coming in just 9 short days. So November 12th is our Nashville Marathon, half marathon, 5K, and 2-person half marathon relay. That's a lot of distances. So there's something for everybody. And even if that's not for you, like you said, Devin, we've got music and food and a festival. Just really want to bring out the community to celebrate Nashville and our runners.
You know, I always say it's easier to be a runner when you've got people on the sidelines cheering you on. Or maybe, do you have volunteer opportunities available for the Nashville Marathon?
We do. And yes, it is much easier when there's support along the way helping you. So we do have volunteer opportunities at our expo on Friday at Nissan Stadium. Runners are going to come and pick up their bib and their shirt and meet with our vendors and get excited about race day. So we have volunteer opportunities there. And then on race day, Saturday, November 12th, you can sign up to be a part of the water station on the course. So handing out water and Gatorade and fuel to the runners.
Yeah.
And then if you want to be at the finish line, we have opportunities for you to hand out medals, refreshments, and be a part of that festival as well.
Oh, I love it. You can be a hugger.
Yes. Hugger, a high fiver, a dapper. All of
that is so precious, so precious. Well, that is coming up 9 days away from the Nashville Marathon. And if you are planning to do something in Nashville, be aware, because tell me a little bit how the routes work in the Nashville area. How will it affect travel in the Nashville area?
That is a great question. So we will impact closures throughout both the East and the West Bank. We start and finish at Bicentennial Mall, and we will close the road starting at 7 a.m. So if you are planning to get around anytime between 7 a.m. and about 1 p.m., if you visit runnash.com, we will have a list of the closures on there. Mm-hmm. But just be aware, plan ahead. We do have a wonderful comprehensive security team who works along the route with access lanes and allowing cars to pass when runners are not through. But most of the downtown core will be clear of about 10 a.m. And then our runners in the marathon have a chance to check out the Cumberland Greenway. So they'll spend a lot of time off-road, but in a beautiful space.
And like we mentioned yesterday, even if you're a walker, you have a place at the Nashville Marathon or the half marathon. And what is the other one, the relay that you were talking about? Tell me a little bit about that, because I've never even heard that part.
Yeah, so we try to break up the half marathon distance into something maybe a little bit more digestible. But if you're trying to push yourself past the 5K distance, so it's essentially one runner will run 5 miles through downtown Nashville, hand off the baton to their relay partner, who will then have a chance to do the Nissan Stadium and Shelby Park portion. And that's about 8 miles. So one person gets the start excitement, one person gets the finish excitement, but they both get a medal and an opportunity to be a part of the festivities at Bicentennial Mall.
I think it'd be perfect for those husband and wife teams that run, that's just incredible. Well, let's check out runnash.com. Thank you, Melaine, for coming and being a visitor again with us.
Thank you for having me.
I told you, I said it's a double dip, and who knows, maybe I can talk you into coming back next week and just getting people revved up again. Would you, just because it's so important, sponsors are so important, and let's give a little shout out to some of your biggest sponsors that help make this event so good.
Yeah, we really couldn't do it without our partners, Guava Family, Publix, Stride Fitness, and our benefiting charity, the American Cancer Society. So it takes a whole lot of people to put these together, and we're excited to have them a part of this year's event.
In the past, you hand a check to a charity. What are you hoping to raise for the American Cancer Society this year?
We are hoping to raise $50,000 for the American Cancer Society.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just checked, and we're getting closer every day. So we have a number of athletes who are raising on behalf of the American Cancer Society, each of them. One gentleman raised almost $10,000 himself. So there's been a lot of really great things happening. And we're excited to push that needle forward as we get closer to race day.
Oh, so incredible. Thank you so much for your time again. And thank you for returning. And because there's just so much information and you're doing so much good. Thank you for what you do at Run Nashville.
Thank you.
I love what we do. And it's an event. If you do a run through Nashville, it really is. It's not just about the running. It's about the family aspect. It's about coming in and coming together for a great cause. It is so much fun. Well, let's talk about some of the good entertainment that's coming back to fall television. I was so blessed. I went through Netflix, and it's been a long time since I've seen something really just I go, oh my gosh, I want everybody to see this. There's a series. It's a Netflix original, and it is one of the most beautiful stories. I don't know. I have heard nothing about this. It's a series called From Scratch. And I took a look at this. And then the more I found out about it, it's actually based on a true story of a woman's life. Here's the trailer, and I'm going to highly recommend, but take a look at this.
Day is a game changer for the Nashville and Middle Tennessee community. This is the first time that women and children who are coming to the safe space of the Weaver Domestic Violence Center no longer have to make the difficult choice of leaving their...
No, that was sorry. I hit the wrong one. Here is the trailer I wanted to tell you about.
In Italy, we have a saying, in dreams, as in love, all is possible.
Where are you from? Texas? I came here to experience art, to try things I may never get to again in my life. Mi chiamo Amy.
Sei americana?
Sì.
Allow me to cook for you at my restaurant. I express myself through food.
I get that.
Why don't you want to talk about going back to law school?
I want to be an artist, Dad. I want beauty in my life.
It is said that Dante met Beatrice here, one of the most beautiful love stories of all time. Let's keep our eyes on the good things and the good food. I think we can be something great.
We need more than love.
Today we start our new lives together. Nothing is holding us back, only dreams ahead.
Leno's reinventing Thanksgiving.
Oh, good. Because if there's anything Texans love, it's different shit.
Are you still on that starter job?
It's not been easy for me in this country. I'm a chef who can't make a living cooking for people.
Leno, what happened?
This is not my home. The city has no center.
In a city where there is no center, I'm your center. I can do this. You did it your way, and I am proud of you.
Everything we want is a gamble. I think that we can do this together.
What's going on?
This ain't a burden you gotta carry by yourself, son.
You know you've got us. All of us.
Italians love a good love story, and ours is for the ages.
Y'all, it just came out. October 21st was the launch date. It's it's a series. It's like a feature film broken up into different episodes. You can't stop watching it. Have your Kleenex because it is so good. It's called From Scratch, and it's based on a true story. I've done a little bit of little research. Tembi Locke, it's her story, and she wrote it, and you can find out a little bit more about them. But it is so good. It is for adults, but everything that is done as far as the scenes, it's not. There's a partial nudity and there's a little colorful language, but not terrible by any stretch. It's just very tastefully done. But I will say it's for an adult audience, mainly because kids would be interested in that kind of thing. But oh my gosh, it is so beautifully shot. I don't go on about something unless I think, okay, you're going to love this. Oh, speaking of, here's our Daily Yummy. Amber Falls Winery offers all kinds of wines, and it's not just for drinking. It is for adding to pot roast and wonderful meat dishes. It pairs with cheese at a wine and cheese party beautifully. Plus, there are flavors and different kinds that work with fish and red meats. There are some that work with seafood beautifully, and pairings for desserts and salads. And there's an entire flight of different seasonal flavors too. You might want something that will pair with a holiday meal. They've got it at Amber Falls Winery. Beautiful flavors, beautiful vintages, and wonderful award-winning wines of all sorts. Amber Falls Winery in Hampshire, Tennessee, and also with a tasting room in Opry Mills Mall. Their blackberry wine is so good. And if you're going to watch Devin's Table on Sunday, we have got, oh my goodness, there's a blackberry trifle that you can make using that blackberry wine. And what a trifle is, it's like a parfait, only it's in a big bowl. It is so good. And it's so easy to do, but it uses the blackberry wine from Amber Falls Winery. And make you do the food dance. Y'all, I love spending this time with you. Go have you a nice cuppa or have you a nice lunch and enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, be safe and be kind. But most of all, remember you are loved. Here's Troy to say goodbye to you.